Of traffic backups on the BQE, more than the normal, we should say. Thousands of vehicles are squeezed down into one lane going towards Staten Island. This is going on this weekend and next weekend. The DOT is installing equipment to reduce the number of overweight trucks on the expressway. Nassau County Police say a New Jersey man scammed $20,000 from a 69-year-old woman. 51-year-old Tejas Kapoor from Carteret was arrested Friday. Investigators say the victim got a call from someone claiming to be a Walmart employee, telling her her account and social security number had been compromised and that she should withdraw the cash from her bank account to protect it. She then met the caller in a parking lot in New Hyde Park, where she gave him the money to safeguard. The victim later realized she was being scammed and contacted police. Police say Tejas was arrested after the victim got a second call asking for more money. Donald Trump and Kamala Harris.
Mark Meredith, Fox News.
Would you ignore $1 billion? Well, a $1 billion prize is waiting to be claimed still in New Jersey. The $1.13 billion Mega Millions jackpot has been sitting unclaimed since March. That's when a very lucky player purchased the ticket at a ShopRite liquor store in Monmouth County. The mystery winner of the fifth largest prize in Mega Millions history has just over 6 months to claim the cash, or else it expires. What was supposed to be a week-long mission for 2 NASA astronauts is turning into an 8-month stay on board the International Space Station. Technical issues with their Boeing spacecraft prevented Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore from returning to Earth back in June. And earlier this month, the Starliner craft they used to get to the International Space Station returned without them. On Friday, they made their first public comments since that capsule landed.
Things that we always miss, our families. I miss my 2 dogs. I miss my friends. But, you have to turn the page and look at the next opportunity.
We're in a place that we're both familiar with and doing things that we actually enjoy.
NASA now plans to bring them home on a SpaceX capsule in February. People in one Bronx neighborhood are fed up with the city's lack of help cleaning up what they are calling an open-air drug market. Coming up, some unbelievable video from when we visited, and who a local lawmaker is calling out for failing to stop the illegal drug use on public sidewalks.
Matthew Perry, his tragic death, the dark truth behind Hollywood's drug problem. TMZ investigates Matthew Perry and the secret celebrity drug ring, Monday on Fox.
A neighborhood in the Bronx is pleading for help from City Hall to dismantle an open-air drug market they say has taken over their neighborhood. Fox 5 went there to see for ourselves and found drug users injecting themselves in broad daylight as children walked by.
It's like hell on earth.
As soon as you come up from the subway at 149th Street and Melrose Avenue in the Bronx, you know something is very wrong. In just a 1-block span, we saw people shooting up, a man projectile vomiting, then passing out right next to his vomit. We witnessed money changing hands, all in broad daylight. It's what people here call an open-air drug market.
They should stop them. They should talk to them and give them help. Or arrest them and see what they need help with. It's always gun violence. It's always fighting. It's always crackheads up and on, all up in this block, all up and down this block.
Those who live and work here are past the stage of shock. They're outraged the city is, in their words, ignoring open drug use, which children have to witness in person, modeling the most destructive of behaviors. A group of school children walked by the scene of people shooting up as we interviewed Wendy.
You see the kids, and look what they gotta walk by. Look at that.
Good that you came.
Hassan's business has been here for 20 years. He now has to pay someone to clean urine and defecation off his store every morning, even sharing surveillance video as proof of it. It's so bad that he's lost a lot of customers, many of them women.
People, they don't really want to pass here, see people take the MP, and they rather just go to other stores.
As much as residents over here are not okay with this, the users shouldn't be okay with it either. The city is grappling with a fentanyl crisis and facing some 3,500 overdose deaths each year, and that number is jumping significantly with each passing year. A call for help has gone out from Congressman Richie Torres. In a letter to Mayor Eric Adams, he demands the city dismantle the open-air drug trade that's taken a hold on Melrose Avenue so publicly. In a statement, City Hall tells Fox 5 it's received the letter and looks forward to working with the congressman to improve safety. Torres says he's happy to help, but makes clear whose job it is to do something here.
But ultimately, the mayor runs the city, right? He controls the police department, he controls the Department of Health, and he should be deploying both police officials and health officials to dismantle the open-air drug market.
Residents in that South Bronx neighborhood tell us they see a twofold problem here: the rampant drug use and the lack of an effective response from the city. Now, we are entering the last week of summer, but hopefully the great weather sticks around. Audrey Puente is going to be back with a look at our forecast.
Bryce Harper and the Phillies battle Francisco Lindor and the Mets.
Thursday night at 7 on My 9.
Well, do you like your AirPods? Pretty soon they're going to be able to do a lot more than do things like just play your music. We are all ears as we look into the new software that can turn them into hearing aids. AirPods do things like play our music, but pretty soon they're going to be able to do a lot more. The FDA has approved a new software that can actually transform them into hearing aids. Fox 5's Jessica Formoso takes a closer look at how this technology works.
A lot of buzz surrounding Apple's AirPods Pro 2. The wireless earbuds will soon be used as hearing aids.
I think this is a great step forward because of the stigma associated with it. And like all technologies, this is still nascent. So if it works for people with mildly impaired hearing, I think there's a high chance that technology develops, and this is always the case.
The FDA approving the first over-the-counter hearing aid software device, saying it will amplify sounds for individuals 18 or older with mild to moderate hearing loss.
We definitely would not recommend this if you do have any significant medical issues with your hearing that for something that you would need to see an ear doctor for, such as ringing in your ears, dizziness, any drainage from your ears.
More than 30 million Americans have some degree of hearing loss. 2 years ago, the FDA approved the purchase of over-the-counter hearing aids without the need for a medical exam, prescription, or seeing an audiologist, providing more access.
When you have a hearing loss, it definitely isolates you from family, from friends. If over-the-counter hearing aids makes that introduction to the hearing world easier, I'm all for that. But eventually we may need to move these patients into more prescriptive hearing aids eventually.
This is how it would work. You would download the hearing aid feature software, take a 5-minute hearing test. After that, one can self-fit the earpods to their needs, adjusting the volume, tone, and balance. The iOS 18 software will be available in October. Now, one thing to mention is that the AirPods Pro 2 are significantly cheaper than purchasing a prescribed hearing aid. In Forest Hills, I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.
A lot cheaper. All right, Jennifer Williams is here now with a check of what's coming up in sports. Hi, Jennifer.
Thanks, Arthur.